Is this the one I talk about where Cheryl falls off the donkey? Oh, wait. Oh, hey! Hey! Guess who?
It's Ernest T.
You didn't think that we'd let you get over on your anniversary without hearing from the old crew, did you? Actually, you remember we were on staff together. Yeah, I was that guy. I was the minister of dirt and toiletries. I was caring for a whole different part of the body. Possibly my most important position serving, other than playing Ernest T. Bass, was taking pictures at Vacation Bible School. And I'd taken hundreds of pictures the first day, and you started looking at them and you said, "Oh, this is terrible. No, no, no. You need to do this again." And you just looked at me, handed me the camera, and she said, "Nobody shoot until you see the whites of their eyes." I remember right after they built the new sanctuary, well, it's not new anymore, the big sanctuary, and it just happened to be standing there with Kevin and David looking around that place. Nothing wasn't even decorated yet. And David turns to me and Kevin and says, "We're going to need a bigger boat." And all he could think of was cardboard and Vacation Bible School. Oh my goodness, the things that have been built in that place. What an amazing thing. There was one Vacation Bible School when we had built this massive, I don't know what, in in the sanctuary, and you wanted us to go back for the skit and build this big, huge table. And I just convinced you, please, 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 let's don't do that. And we came up with the idea that we would use a folding table from the fellowship hall, and instead of decorating it, we'd carry it through the kids on the first day at the beginning of the skit, screaming, "16th century table coming through," so that everybody knew it was the 16th century table, but we didn't have to build it. You know, you were a blessing to me and your family, and the Moore White Belcher Martins. So many people are a blessing. I can remember you guys threw a surprise 30th birthday party for me. I still have the tie, but I have to confess that after 20 years, I had to regift the toilet paper. You know, I'm volunteering in an organization called Trail Life, and I'm constantly telling people about servant leadership. And I use it as an example all the time because servant leadership is not just serving, it's not just serving leaders, it's not just leading servants. It's bringing them together and giving them an insight into what God wants to do with them and giving them a passion and a joy to serve Him together and to get the most out of that experience that they possibly can, not just for His glory, but for His pleasure. And I use you as that example because I can just remember in a time where I was struggling to find a place to serve that you opened up so many opportunities for me to be a part of what you were doing and what was happening there, and just coming alongside all those other people that were just enjoying loving God together. And there's a tremendous excitement uh, when that kind of thing can happen. And I really appreciate that you've been able to do that for so long. Of course, I'm only 26 years old still, but that's a miracle of science. And I can't think of a better example than you, Susan, of servant leadership. And I thank you, and I love you, and happy anniversary. Well, Susan, thank you for being my beloved. And just remember, I'm a little mean.
But he makes up for it by being real healthy.
Now you want to hear me sing Eating Goober Peas?